What's up, YouTube? This is my second season update finale with this bike. I'm going to tell you all about my experiences with the bike so far, and I'm going to go into some detail about what I've learned about not only myself but listening to some of the videos that you find online. Now, watching videos online, you have people giving you advice and, how far you should ride. And, sometimes when I watch those videos, I wonder if those guys even have jobs. They might be financially secure enough to, stay home and, ride 100 miles a day or whatever. That's because that's what it seems like. But I don't have that physical ability. What I did achieve this year is I've raised my mileage average. I wanted to do 100 miles a week, and mind you, I do work. I usually work about 55 hours a week, so it's really tough to come home after a 10, 11, 12-hour day and then ride 20 to 30 miles. But, I do it. Also, I want to tell you guys a little bit of some of the changes and updates on just some of the changes and overall what I can suggest to people wondering about this bike, if they should purchase it or not. Okay, first I want to go and talk about the tires. Now, I've changed the tires. I don't know if I've updated that. What are they called? There you go. Bontrager. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. They are smaller than the stock tire. I was really concerned about the ride, but they do give a good ride. I haven't had any flats or things really to complain about. The next bike I'm going to purchase, I will make sure it has disc brakes because look at the rim, how it's chewed up. It is really chewed up. I don't know if the if it's a metallic brake pad, but it's really chewing up the rim. I do have some low spots because this you really can't see it, but the line here is a wear indicator on the rim, and there are some flat spots, so I'm going to have to change probably the rim by next year. And with the rear, this rim is not the factory rim. It became untrue and continued to even though I had it straightened, it continued to become untrue. So I ended up replacing the rim, and this rim is supposed to be stronger. And guess what? It's also untrue. The wear on these tires a little bit concerns me. I mean, this tire, I don't know if you can see it, but the center here is already a different color from the regular tread. You can see it. The middle part of the tire is a different color, so I know I need to rotate them, but have I worn the tire too far to where it can be rotated or should be rotated, or should I just replace the tire? Now, this bike is a hybrid, and it's intended for fitness and commuting. And I've changed the tires to a smoother tire, so I can get more of a speed. And my average has improved with the tires. And even I've gained a mile or 1 or 2 miles per hour on the top end downhill because of the tires. But they are wearing so fast. I rode so much this season that I was burnt out, and I didn't ride the bike for, I don't know, maybe about a month or so. 3 weeks. I was just so tired, physically so tired. And one more thing I want to update is the seat. You know, I don't think I would have been able to achieve any of that riding without the seat. These are in the back here, bottle holders. Let me demonstrate. Hold the water like that. It's cheap eBay water bottle holders. I carry 4 bottles because I usually, like you guys know already, I ride a distance and I need the water. Those are one of the things that I learned online. I carry some food and I carry plenty of water. Not to let yourself get hungry and not to let yourself get thirsty. A lot of people ask me, would I recommend buying this bike again or telling somebody? Now, I don't know the mileage range of a bike that is intended for commuting and fitness. But when I went back to the bicycle dealer to sort of complain about the repairs and the maintenance on the bike, it has been determined that I'm riding the bike out of class. I mean, these guys should build a stage so they can tell these jokes. So next year, I'm going to use this bike as a warm-up bike. So once I build myself back up, I plan to get a Trek, and I'll probably go all carbon fiber. I think it's a 7.3 or the 7.6. So you can stay tuned for next year's update, because here in New York it's November and it is cold. I'm not putting on coats and winter gear to ride. I'm not doing that. So I mean, I see some people riding and that's fine for them. I wish them well, but me, nope. Once it gets cold, I'm done. So again, can I recommend it? If you're going to ride, like when I first bought the bike, I was riding between 8, 12 miles, 15 miles maybe at the most, and I had no problems. So if that's the range, 3 times a week on an average, sometimes 4. If that's your mileage range, if you just want to ride, 8 to 15 miles, 3, 4 times a week, this would be the bike for you. But I started to have problems once I took it to 20 to 30 to 40, all the way up to 63 miles. That was my longest trip. Then that's when I started having all these problems. So I guess, from my experience, fitness and commuting is probably 8 to 15 miles. So if that's where you're going to ride, then this is the bike for you. If you're going to go ride any further consistently past that, this is not the bike for you. Cannondale should be ashamed of themselves. They should label the bike, don't ride over 15 miles 3 times a week. I feel that I've wasted my money on this bike. And, it's partially my fault. Well, not really, because there's nowhere you can go to really get some advice if you don't know anybody that rides. When I went to the bicycle dealer, hey, this is how far I ride, he just geared me toward inventory that probably was sitting on the showroom floor for a long time. And declare, hey, this is the bike for you, So, all you guys out there who have videos on bicycles, keep them coming. There's a lot of people out there that want to learn. And I'm not talking about the people that show a video of a bicycle and, I bought it from here and that's that. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the guys that ride their bikes, upgrade the bikes, show how they have repairs done. I'm talking to those guys. And hopefully, when, next year rolls around and people want to purchase a bike, maybe they'll see this video and gear away from Cannondale. You know, thumbs down, middle finger, the F word, the B word, you know, all the freaking Cannondale. Thanks very much, YouTube. Take care.